Hello, welcome back to the Fish Locker out on the boat. It is it's stunning. There's no other real way to describe it. It is stunning. We've been away all weekend on holiday. I'm coming out to go and check my pots. I baited them heavily, like before the weekend. We've been away, we had some decent tides, so fingers crossed there'll be something in the pots. Let's go and see. Stuck in the bottom. Oh, let's try steaming around. The best ground to put your pots is the really rocky, snaggy stuff. Occasionally that means that they get stuck. So a little bit of patience usually frees them up. There we go. Just like that. Oh, that's a heavy pot, and that looks like a sized lobster to me. See if I can't. There you go. There we are. Calm down. A male. No V-notches. Tell you what, I'm just going to get this pot back over the side because it stinks. And I'll measure that in just a second. Plenty of bait left in there. Yep, sun's alright. No matter which way I seem to position the boat, it always turns round, so we end up facing the sun. Right. Tape measure. Need to measure from the back of the eye to the back of the carapace. Oh, bingo! 92 millimeters. First pot, first lobster. Fantastic. Stick him up there out of the way. Yeah, doesn't always work like that. Go and check the next ones. This is another heavy set. I thought I'd get the heavy ones out of the way first. Whoa, there's a decent sized crab. Yeah, there's a big crab in there. Oh, just a baby one in that one. Let's have a look, see what we've got. You let go of that. Come on, let go. It's got hold of some of the bait. It absolutely stinks. A decent sized one though. There, look. And she's let go. That is a good size hen edible crab. Stick it down here. Still quite a lot of bait in these pots. I can shot these straight back. Yeah, one crab. Still a success. These pots here, recently these fished incredibly well. They caught two of the biggest lobsters I've ever seen. So yeah, I know they work. Stuck on the bottom again. What I'm using is I'm using the buoyancy of the boat to try and pull the pot out. We'll steam around in a circle. And if you can see the boat leaning over, steam around in a circle in case the rope is round a rock. There we go. You see, bump up, leant over and then bumped up. Oh yeah. There's 4 lobsters in there. Don't know if you can hear them all flapping round. Oh, and 2 more lobsters in there. Right. Whoa. So in 4 pots we have 2. In 4 pots we have 6 lobsters. Let's have a look at them all. First one, we have a little female edible crab. Whoop. This one has got quite a bit of dark blue in it. They are stunning, no two the same. I think this one's going to be undersized. $87 mil, so too small. And the other one in here is a little one as well, that's really little. Come on, up you come. But that is a stunning blue, don't you think? What a stunner. What a beauty. Too small though. What I did do in this one is at this time of year cuttlefish have been breeding and you do find an awful lot of big dead ones on the surface. So what I did do was I put one in the pot and you can see where the lobsters have been chowing in it, can't you? When I've had their claws into it. And you see those in like budgerigard cages. Right, that's that one sorted. This one's only got little edibles and a spider in. Oh. Little male spider crab. Bright red, aren't they? I'll show you the difference actually. Edible crab, spider crab. This female here, get rid of him. She's only just peeled her shell recently. So is this one. Let go. It's a good job it wasn't my finger, isn't it? There we go. Right. You can see the difference between this one and this one is how pale she is compared to this one. This one hasn't peeled its shell in a while, so I know she's going to be full of meat. Whereas this one's just peeled, that's why she's so pale. Oh, this one's the super pot. This one's got all sorts in it. First off, little velvet swimming crab. Another little one. Little male. Another little one. Another male. Right, careful, I'll put my hands in here. A little female this time. And last but not least, whoa, easy, another male. See how big he is. 89. Too small, but still nice to see. So 4 lobsters in one pot, none of them big enough. I'll get these rebait. God, they do stink now. You can tell when they've been fishing for a while because the seaweed on the ropes and that. But yeah, 1 big lobster and 1 big crab. Let's get these rebaited, shot back. Hello, good morning and welcome back to the Fish Locker out on the boat. I've come out to do the pots, possibly for the last time for a few months. This time of year when we get an awful lot of visitors right in the middle of the summer, the pots go missing. It is what it is, we get an awful lot of visiting anglers that can't keep their hands to themselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be bringing in a lot of my pots. So I might be able to put like 1 or 2 pot videos out over the next 2 months, but I'm going to be bringing in the majority of my pots. I'm going to be putting them back out probably, say October time. Anyway, they've been out for a couple of days because we've been away for James's birthday. Let's go and see what we can find. This one's a big one. In order to shoot a pot on its own as a single, it needs to be a big one. And this one's heavy. But it has definitely done the business because inside of it I can see 3 different species. There we go. A little male spider crab. A female edible crab. Oh, she's got plenty of worms on her, hasn't she? Undersized. We have another male spider crab, but I think this one's been in the wars, hasn't he? Look, do you know he's missing all these arms and legs? But calm down. That is a fantastic lobster. No eggs, no V-notches, well above minimum landing size. This will be 105. That is a beauty. Let's get it put down here in this bucket. Yeah, and that pot's still full of bait, so what I'm going to do is I'll move it further inshore down there and I'll pick it up later on. It's a shame really, because we're coming up to a really good time of year for lobsters. Unfortunately, pots just go missing. It's getting worse and worse. You lose one or two. You lose 1 or 2 through bad luck or bad weather. But it's getting to a point in time where they're just going missing every single time. When you're bringing pots up and they're covered in slime and weed and all that, just makes everything really slippery. So you've got to make sure that you keep everything clear from underneath your feet. As soon as you slip and you let go, that's when accidents happen. There's 2 lobsters in there. One of them's got eggs. There's 2 more. So 4 lobsters in 2 pots. Oh. I don't think any of these are big enough to keep though. First one, a little male. Second one, a little female. In fact, these are the harder ones to deal with because they're just wick. Look, you got more chance of getting nipped by one of these little ones than you have by one of the big ones. And a little velvet crab with no claws. He's having a hard life, isn't he? Ooh, actually. Let's see how big that one is. She is about minimum landing size. Sorry, he. I'll get a measure on him. But this one here, oh look, another little velvet crab. Clean one this time. Whereas this lovely lady here, good size of her. This here is exactly why we V-notch. See there in her tail? That there is a V-notch from last season. See it? And those eggs there, that brood wouldn't have happened if she hadn't have been V-notched last year. V-notching, that V that you can see there, people who've watched my other videos, they'll already know about it, but it's a conservation measure. A pregnant female or a breeding female is marked with a V in her tail. That means it's illegal to land her. So last year probably she was caught with eggs and she'll have been V-notched there. That means that she's protected until that grows out, which is probably going to be 3 or 4 years. That means we've been able to get another 1 or 2 broods out of her. They can lay up to 20,000 eggs at a time. So think about all those little tiny lobsters there now that are going to be wild and in the ecosystem that wouldn't have been if we didn't have the V-notching. So what I'm going to do with her is I'm going to get these pots shot away. I'm going to get her in a pail of water. I'm going to re-V-notch her, because that V-notch is going to grow out pretty soon. I'm going to re-V-notch her and I'm going to put her back. But yeah, that's exact. She's massive. She's like 110. But that is exactly why we do what we do. Yep, so only one potential keeper out of that string, but given the option of releasing a pregnant female like that or taking one for the table, I'll release one every time. Let's get these pots shot away and then we'll get her V-notched. Right. These are a set of V-notching clippers, and all they do is they cut out a little perfect V in the tail fans here. Think of it just like trimming your toenails. See? And I'm going to re-V that side as well. Look. Didn't even flinch, did she? And there's a perfect set of V's. She's had a bit of damage on that claw, hasn't she? I think someone's had a go at her, someone's had a crunch of her. Get a little photo and we'll release her over the side. There she is. There's her V-notches. Stunning, aren't they? See you later, little lady. Good clarity, isn't it? This other guy, I have measured him. I've measured him close up with my phone camera and I'll put it in here to show you how to measure, but he's bang on the legal limit. So we'll keep him aside, and if we get anything better, we'll let him go and keep the other one. This guy is actually bang on 90mm, look. Back of the eye, back of the carapace, 90mm. So he's bang on legal size. Unfortunately, and almost on cue of me talking about it, we do have a fleet of pots missing. Now it's a fleet of 4 pots, and I've had them in the water pretty much constantly for the past 4 or 5 months. It's very heavy. The total weight of it is probably around about 200 kilos, spread out over 150 feet. And yeah, I've been grappling around for it for over an hour. I don't think it's there. What can happen sometimes is the floats can come off, the cans can come off, either through bad weather or a boat's accidentally hit them or whatever, in which case you can usually grapple them up. Now I save on my GPS where they are, and I've been steaming around dragging over it for, like I say, for a while, and I don't think they're there. So sadly, this is exactly the reason why I won't be doing very many more pot videos, at least for a few more months, just because people keep helping themselves to them. Now it's a shame, not only have I lost quite a bit of money there, but also I've lost quite a bit of time, because a couple of the pots were homemade pots. That to me is more annoying, the fact that I've spent all my time making them and someone has helped themselves to them. Unfortunately, that is the world that we're living in. You've just got to do your best. It's a lovely day. We do have 2 nice lobsters. This one here This one here especially is a beauty. There's some fish topping over there. I think it might be mackerel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my grappler away, put my rope away, tidy down and go and see if I can't catch a couple of fish. I hope you've enjoyed joining me. I hope you enjoyed the pot videos. We will be doing more later on in the season. All the very best. See you later.